Hello, 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 hello. Time zone appropriate greetings. Whew, I'm a bit out of breath because I just went down for stories, picked up the laundry, went back up for stories. Anyway, we're here for control. This doesn't look like control. First of all, my kids are sleeping, and I've been entertaining the idea to do this entire thing ASMR style with whispering and stuff. But I'm not sure I can keep this up. Anyway, let's try. So, this is an ARG that was released with the release of actually Alan Wake's American Nightmare. But I've heard or read that this is referenced in Control. So, before we're playing Control, we're reading through this House of Dreams .blogspot.com. So, introduction. I fulfilled my lifelong dream and bought an old house. This blog will follow the process as I renovate the house into the house of my dreams. It's going to be an exciting adventure. Welcome aboard. That doesn't look very exciting. Anyway, next. Tour of the house. I took some photos today of the fun work ahead. As you can see, this will take a while. Yes, it will. But I'm up for the challenge. Some of my friends think I'm crazy for doing this by myself. Yes, I'm talking about you, Andrea and Jen. I'm already browsing through wallpaper catalogs. Here are the photos. Holy fuck, that does not look good. I mean, that's just par for the course of the tearing out a kitchen, but still. What the fuck is that? That actually looks like the attic going down or something. Yeah, that's the attic. Oh, and exploring the nooks and crannies of my future home has unearthed some real treasures. The previous owner left all kinds of stuff in the attic. More of that next time. Oh yeah, by the way, I've zoomed in a bit here. Like, you know. Oops. But unfortunately, this has a fixed width. So I can't make it wider for you. Or well, I could, but that involves more work than I'm willing to do. So, we are in March now. First night in the house. I spent the night in my future home for the first time. It was almost like camping indoors. I had a sleeping bag. There was a weird flapping noise that kept me awake at night, just like camping. I found it at Wren in the attic earlier. What the fuck is a Wren? What the fuck is a Wren? Some kind of rodent, I assume. Oh, birds, interesting. Interesting. There's a broken window, and I imagine that there's a bird trapped somewhere inside the walls. Not a nice image to think about, sorry. But there would be a nice image to post. March 5. Toys in the attic. As I mentioned earlier, the previous owner left all kinds of stuff in the attic. Her daughter told me that they have no use for them. I can do what I want with them. That doesn't really look like toys, does it? Where are the toys? I don't see no toys. I've always been fascinated by attics. As a child, I used to sneak up to my grandparents' attic to explore. It always felt like a magical, mysterious place. Slightly scary, but not too much so. Filled with forgotten treasures waiting to be discovered. I felt the same way in the past few weeks, climbing up to my own attic. The most wonderful discovery. Can I not reload that image? Nice. The most wonderful discovery I've made so far is an old shoebox filled with typewritten sheets of poems and black and white photographs. Photos and scans of those soon. March 11 shoebox photos. There were 2 black and white photographs in the old shoebox I found from the attic. The box was among the things left behind by the previous owner. The photos depict a man getting into and out of a wetsuit, and a woman, I'm guessing his wife or girlfriend, helping him. He could be a diver. I'm not an expert, but I'd say that the photos are from the 60s or 70s. Here comes the weird part. Their faces are covered with black ink stains. It must have been done on purpose, as only the faces are covered. It's a delicious mystery, the whole shoebox is. I am thrilled. I love mysteries like this. In addition to the photos, there are poems, 12 of them. I'll post them soon. Are those 12 the 12? Yeah, the scans of the photos. That looks so weird. Huh. 14th shoebox dream. Okay, I'm freaking out just a bit here. I saw a really bizarre nightmare last night. I know this is supposed to be a blog about my new house, but the dream is related to that. And on the other hand, look at the name of the blog. Get it? House of Dreams. This isn't what I meant when I came up with the name, but now it feels strangely appropriate, don't you think? In the dream, I heard the doorbell ring and went to open the door. There was a man there. He said he was a federal agent. He showed me his badge and all, just like the FBI agents do in the movies. Here comes the scary part. There was something wrong with his face. It was leaking inky smoke so that I couldn't see what he looked like. When I woke up, I realized that this image totally came from the ink-covered face in the photos, of course. The man asked me about the shoebox. He said that it contains top-secret information, that I need to give it to him. It's probably from the Federal Bureau of Control, right? I got scared that he'll put me in jail and went to get the shoebox, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I searched the whole house, but it was nowhere. Then I went to the bathroom to look for it and saw myself in the mirror. My face was covered with inky smoke as well, and that's when I woke up. When I think about the dream, it didn't say FBI on his badge, it said AWE. I don't think that's actually a badge from Control, but hey, this was 7 years before Control. This is the weirdest thing of all. Now I can't find the shoebox anywhere. I've looked everywhere I can think of. I'm sure that it will turn up somewhere. There's so much junk lying around in the house at the moment, but kind of creepy in any case. I didn't get around to scanning the poems yet, but I did take photos of them, luckily. March 25, under the house. A couple of guys came to do some plumbing work on Friday. They had to get under the house to do that, and I discovered that there was a trapdoor that led to the crawl space underneath. That's such an American thing. I don't think I've ever seen this crawl space in Germany. Huh? And I was screwed shut and had to be opened. Because, we have basements. After they were done, I decided to go down there to explore, armed with a flashlight and my iPhone for shots. I squeezed myself through the trapdoor. It was cramped and claustrophobic. I'm amazed that the workmen were able to do any work here. I'm tiny compared to them. I was mentally prepared for rats and dead cats or even something worse, but there was nothing out of the ordinary down here. Nothing out of the ordinary in the town of ordinary, pun intended. Here are the photos. That's boring. That's ordinary. Oh yeah, the poems. I've been really busy and stressed at work lately, but in spite of that, the shoebox and its contents are never far from my thoughts. You might say I'm getting a bit obsessed about them. I've been trying to find out who the poet is or the couple in the photos, but no luck. I asked the daughter of the previous owner about it. Her mother's in a nursing home. And suffers from advanced Alzheimer's disease, so she wouldn't be able to help me. She was certain that no one in her family was a poet, and she doubted that the people in the photos were anyone from her family. She told me that her mom liked to buy stuff from yard sales, and her guess was that the shoebox was something her mom had picked up from one of those. I've tried to find the shoebox after I went missing, but I can't find it. I'm so glad I took photos of the poems before I lost them. Here they are. The rest are all the poems. Okay, let's see. Kept from sleep again last night, by the sound of chimes I sway, so far below heaven, so high above hell, frost creeps up the trunk of my spine, all is blackness through these holes of my eyes. Just the wind in my skull and the wings of her crows. They perch on the gallows, they have packed me clean, and made a chime from my bones. Big comment. A diver, not a hanged man, think about it. Okay, interesting. Is that big? Oh, B. Dot. B's comment, okay. In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still or running or kneeling? I want to zoom. Can I zoom into that? No, annoying. If I open that in a new tab. Nope, wrong button. Now I can zoom in, right? Oh, but that's not readable. Oh, too bad. Boop. From bloom to gloom, our love like fire consumed. We burned our bridges, furniture, clothes, hair, flesh and bones, all too soon. We ran out of things to burn, but while it blossomed, our love was like a flower. B, this is us T, and that's hard bever, whatever. Until that time comes around again, the shadow falls on this town again. It's barely evening, but the shadows fall on me again. No one will miss us, our faces inked black. Interesting. They'll sell our things at the flea market. They'll never call us back. So she left with them. They'll wine her and dine her. We huddle naked in this alley. Nothing's for sure. Fur needles tickle. We bath in rainwater all the way to the ocean. The memory of the slaughter. Until that time comes around again, the shadow falls on this town again. It's barely evening, but the shadow falls on me again. When I'm awake, I'm barely alive. When I sleep, I have two hearts, your heart and mine. I wish it would shatter like glass under my heels, just like a sheet of ice when I close my eyes. That's how the mirror feels. Oh mercy, thousands have gone missing beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. Is that the Max Payne face? Very stylized. And below, in this hall of mirrors built by liars, I am a pale reflection of myself. Poor roof, Paul, whatever, no idea. Mist like death, mist like a lover's breath. Mist again, by the way, rolled so soft and cold and wet. Memories met for the first time. Secrets whispered to find a long-lost doorway home, or be led to paths unknown, and forever disappear beyond this veil, in her dreams to prevail. Your eyes were so cold when you watched me go under. You were sitting in the boat, I floated down to the darkness like a cloud from a shark bite. I breathe out my life with you. The currents wash me away. I let the currents wash me away. My mother told me to no avail. If you play with shadows, you grow sickly and pale, and forget all the wonders the sun can unveil. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. E's favorite line. A long talk with him about the meaning. No changes, but keep in mind for another time. Interesting. Who's E now? Is it the editor? Frightened of the shadows of the deep, he challenged me to a duel. I indulged him. And he wants to rewrite that, okay? For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I have been, to its ports I have been. I like the whispery ASMR thing. I go underground, follow me underground. Everyone else has gone there. Down to the ground, I'll take you underground. They chased a mystery, they're a mystery to me, and you'll think that of me when I tell you my tale. What we bring with us, sorry secrets and awkward lies. Wet matches, a yearning for overcast skies. Everything else down here has been stolen so many times. Everyone who walks down these steps dies. I go underground, follow me underground. Everyone else has gone there, down to the ground. I'll take you underground. The dark place, some are born to endless night. The dark place, that's not a Wake reference, right? Divorce me from all that's sane, screaming mute darkness, descend on this frail frame. I drown in fathomless black space, light never scratched the depths of this domain. I see not, yet nothing could be worse than the shades my mind calls herein. Alone at my own wake, the unraveling of reason's skein. Whatever the skein means. We pillage and whore, hauling our loot. We swagger down alleys, we don't say please. The town is burning, we set it in flame. We are the fire that's gone out in your eyes. We are the maggots gnawing your heels. We are the rain trickling down from the hole in your ceiling. We are the ants inside your walls and under the boards of your floor. We are eating your house. We are the sharp rocks under your knees, in front of the altar where you are kneeling. We have no morals, no guilt, no qualms. We don't give a damn. The sewers are clogged, filled with waste. The water is rising. We'll make a ship out of your naive, broken dreams and lay siege to your sanctuaries. We are a ravenous horde of rats. We are the fangs and we are the beast. There will be no more admiring gazes, no more curtsies, no more gardens in spring. We are the rising waste, and you will be a drowned king. Interesting. Oh no. That's all the poems. Grumble, grumble. Wait, that's a poem. Oh my god. We did it the wrong way around. It says the dark place below the poem, and there's a line from William Blake's Auguries of Innocent Summer Born to Endless Night. Let's see if there are more notes. Rewrite, oh, we had that. The three last lines have been underlined. There's a note. There is a note saying his favorite line. Wait, that's just underlined. Yeah, that's not a link. Okay, it did say pool. Couple of drawings, face of a man, some fir trees by the water, a strange face with a long nose and round black eyes. Oh, that was supposed to be a face. Interesting. I was wondering what that was. Barbara, okay. Interesting. Schauberg's Dream 2. I had another dream last night, and when I woke up, a real scare. In the dream, I was visiting the previous owner of my house at the nursing home. Only in the dream, the owner wasn't a sweet old lady. He was a man, and he wasn't old. He was a young man with dark hair. Mr. Dorr, very good looking, in fact. I remember that he was wearing a funny jacket with old-fashioned elbow patches. I was there to find out about the shoebox, but he was very agitated and didn't listen to me. The place was brightly lit. It was sunny outside. But he was still very anxious and wanted me to turn all the lights on. He kept going on about the place being too dark. Oh, it's not Mr. Dorr, it's Mr. Wake. I remember being certain that all the lights were on already, but that didn't calm him down. In the end, he was screaming for me to turn the lights on. Find the lady of the light. I was also starting to freak out, starting to think that something horrible was coming to take us away, and that's when I woke up. I was really thirsty. I got up from my bed and went to get a glass of water. In the hallway, coming back, I suddenly saw a dark silhouette of a man outside the window. I must have screamed aloud. My heart stopped for a moment. I dropped the glass. Luckily it didn't break. It's one of my favorites. I was really frightened. Interesting priorities here, by the way. I rushed through the house, turning on all the lights. My first impulse was to dial 911. But after a moment that felt silly. And that is how you die. I told myself that I must have imagined the whole thing, seen my own reflection in the window. Of course, with all the lights on inside, I couldn't see anything outside anymore. I ended up calling a friend of mine, Joss, who lives nearby, waking him up. He was kind enough to come over and check the place. Bless him, Joss is a real angel. There was no sign of anyone outside. Today I'm definitely going to buy some yard lights. I've been meaning to do that for some time already. Oh my god, in June 4, no light. I've been very busy at work and too exhausted to post here for a while, and part for the nightmare the other night, which I had to get off my chest immediately and still gives me the creeps. On a more positive note, the house is slowly starting to look really good. I've been living here for a while. That's a photo of my fireplace. Oh, isn't that cute? I got the yard lights, now I only need to get them installed. To be honest, I'm playing for time here. Writing this, not looking forward to going to bed. I was listening to the beautiful and brilliant Florence and the Machine earlier, and the song No Light, No Light made me think about the nightmare again. I need to take a sip. Oh no, that's not good. I also like the funny CSS error here. Can I inspect that? Header. Grumble. Can I search in here? Header. Oh no, that's for the entire style sheet. F header. Header line 1. It doesn't really help me, does it? Post header. Nope. Oh well, that's too bad. Called 911. Men outside shadows. Dark coming, more light. Can I get a... No, I can't get a... Oh, well. Wait. I didn't take the best part. Dark coming, help, more light. June 13, haunted house. I'm back, and I'm okay. Well, not okay, but alive. They kept me in the hospital overnight for observation. Then I spent a couple of days at my parents' house. On the night of my previous post, sorry if it frightened anyone, I had trouble going to bed. I was on my laptop listening to music. The TV was on in the living room. I wasn't really watching it, but I was mildly amused by the fact that the episode in the crappy horror show was about a girl who buys a haunted house and gets into trouble. It was a rerun of The Twilight Zone or something. It got ridiculous when the corny narrator started saying things like, she thought she had bought an ordinary house in an ordinary town, but nothing could be more of the ordinary than this house. I actually laughed out loud and walked to the living room to see. It was like someone was playing a practical joke on me. But then I immediately saw the men outside my window, dark shadowy silhouettes, and the power went out, and it was dark, and I could hear a window breaking in another room. I ran back to the kitchen where my laptop was. I grabbed it, rushed into the closet, shutting the door behind me. I sat on the floor and dialed 911. I could hear sounds of them breaking in and insane shouts and laughter. I have never been so scared in my life. I could hear them getting closer. I stopped talking to the phone so they wouldn't hear me. I wrote the blog post. I don't know what I was thinking. Then they were behind the door and I got up, trying to keep it closed. It flew open violently and I fell and hit my head. The last thing I saw in the glow of the laptop was the shoebox. It was sitting on the shelf. There was no way I could not have seen it before, if it had been there since it went missing. Then all went black. I woke up at the hospital with a mild concussion. The police said that there were no signs of disturbance or break-in, other than what they themselves caused when they came in to check and found me. I don't know what to think. I've been very stressed at work, but I'm not going crazy and I didn't just imagine it all. It really happened. One thing is certain. This is my house, and I won't be frightened away by ghosts or shadows. This is my house, and I will fight for it if that's what it takes. So there. I just checked. The shoebox is there on the shelf in the closet. There's stuff inside that wasn't there before. Not good, not good. Why are there so many fucking... Oh, more poems. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Soon after my last update, someone contacted me. They had found me through this blog. They said that they know a lot about what's been going on, about the origin of the shoebox contents, and that this kind of a thing had happened before elsewhere. They promised to tell me more on the condition that I'd stop updating the blog. They said that this whole thing should be kept secret and hinted that it could be dangerous, that there are people out there who think that the contents of the shoebox can be very valuable and would be willing to commit crimes to get hold of them. In a way, it felt like a lot like my nightmare about the agent who came asking about the shoebox. Of course, that was totally different in many ways, but still, it reminded me of that, like the dream had to come true somehow. I promised to think about what they told me, and I have. That's the reason why there have been no updates for a while. They were friendly enough, but the more I've thought about it, the more the whole thing felt like a threat, and that really pisses me off. It's a free country, and I can write about anything I want in my own blog. And the shoebox and everything in it came with the house, and thus it's mine. I have decided to keep updating the blog for now. July 22nd still. Inside the shoebox. When I found the shoebox again, there were more poems inside in a battered old device. A switch of some kind. A light switch, maybe. I tried to go and ask about it in the local hardware store to be sure what it was. It's an old light switch. When you flick it, there's a solid satisfying click. It's a clicker. When I flicked it the first time after finding it, all the lights in the house went out. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm not making this up. It turned out to be the whole neighborhood, actually, and the real reason for the power out turned out to be the thunderstorm rumbling above. But talk about the coincidence of a lifetime. I flicked the switch many times after that, and nothing strange has happened. Interesting armband you're wearing there. Can't explain where this new stuff came from. Someone broke into my house and put it there. That makes no sense. July 23rd, more shoebox poems. There were 6 new poems in the shoebox as well as something else, not a poem, a title page. I suppose it seems to come from a different batch. All the pages seem old, as if they've gotten wet at some point. In any case, here are the photos. I'll transcribe them and update soon. Okay, let's read them anyway. I came looking for my princess. Instead, I found a witch wearing her face. No one in the family had noticed the change. She said, "She becomes me." That's very Ellen Wake. Through all the wicked things she did to me, her beauty kept me in a daze. I stared at her adoringly and forgot how she used to be. As she tortured me for days and days, she said, "She becomes me." Isn't it strange that with every wound she's caused, her beauty in the mirror fades? I hear she's already looking for another pretty girl to put on in the old one's place. She said, "She becomes me." We are both so thin, we were our skeletons on the outside. She becomes me. Be offended, though this was about her, of course it's not. Tightrope walking, would you choose a safety net that traps you and kills the thrill? Thin weave of wire slices your flesh. I must prefer the dark air in between. Soft shadows hug you gently all the way to the ground. Which are you drinking, the water or the ware? John Fowles. Is the ware a wave? I don't know. More than anything, his dearest wish, he wanted to go from there, to leave. But he could not change his heritage. The blood in his veins was ink, and the crown was too tall to pass through the door. He was doomed to remain a king forevermore. Inside this shoebox we killed four. The rest we don't know what. Neat stacks of $100 bills, jewels like stars. The dreams of those who've slept in this town. The dreams of this town. When we open it, the dreamer will wake, and we, all part of his dream, will be gone. Our wishes come true, the power to punch a hole into the universe. Inside this shoebox we killed four. There's a coffee thermos, a flashlight, a box of ammo, 2 pages of poems. Countless words/worlds. Interesting that in Alan Wake you collect coffee thermoses, you have a flashlight, box of ammo, and manuscript pages. Inside this shoebox we killed four. There is no cat, poisoned or otherwise, dead or living, undead, uncat. Baleful spirits, all the evils of the world, no hope, nothing, darkness. He can't see it, he's sick, view is too narrow, limited. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Alan Wake. Darkness before the something of creation, before the Big Bang. Darkness upon the face of the deep, upon the face of the waters, before light, before the primeval atom, before the word, before the poem. I can be a creator, the creator. It has happened before, and it will happen again many times. I was surprised to find that such revulsion could shine in someone's eyes. How I hate your kind, he said as we sat down to dine on him. Yikes. A good friend passed away today, quite unexpectedly. A bit of bad luck there, but these things happen. It was nobody's fault, really. He was taken by a dark presence. We keep his things in a shoebox on our mantelpiece. He didn't find this funny interesting. Returned by Alan Wake, Campbell's monomyth, departure, initiation, return. Oh, that's the literary theory, right? Of the hero's journey. Departure, initiation, return. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't know we had that. The water or the wave, interesting. Act of creation, the act of creation, okay. Makes sense. That's the last one, July 29th. I had a diving deep. I had another strange dream. Very different from the previous ones. This was not a nightmare, quite the contrary. This is grey, this is black, by the way. Has that been a theme? No, it's all been grey. This is the only black part. Interesting. Or were the other dreams the same? No, they were all also grey. Interesting. The diver from the photos appeared to me. He looked like nothing in the photos, but it was the same man. He was the poet who had written the poems as well. In the dream he floated in the air above me in the bedroom as if we were underwater. He was wearing a strange heavy diving suit. Wasn't there somewhere the author's name, John Fowles? No, that was not the other guy in Alan Wake, right? But that fits. He was wearing a strange heavy diving suit, almost like a spacesuit. He was shining with a bright light. Oh no, there was the other writer, right? Because Barbara was his girlfriend. He told me things that in the dream made perfect sense, but now not so much. I made a habit of keeping a notebook and a pen by my nightstand so that I can write down my dreams as soon as I wake up. But even then I feel that I missed or misunderstood a lot of what he told me, already beginning to forget it while I was writing it down. Also, when I read through my own notes now, Some of them make no sense, but afterward, and still now, I feel shaken by the powerful emotion I felt in the dream. I'll try to explain the dream as well as I can. The diver told me that the dark presence had taken over his girlfriend, the woman in the photos. He tried everything he could think of to banish it from her, but everything had failed. In the end, he finally understood what he had to do, finally understood the true nature of the dark place that was hidden under the waves of the lake where they lived. The lake was an opening to a dark place that was much bigger than the lake itself, in fact, much bigger than the whole universe we live in. He wrote one last poem, his masterpiece, a secret poem, a hidden poem, a poem that's not among the poems I found in the shoebox, and he took his girlfriend for one last dive. Together they sank down into the depths, far deeper than it ever dived before. In the dream I was there, diving with them, and from the depths, something or some things surged up to meet them. Things of darkness, but bright things of light as well. The diver explained that these things, or these presences, were forever fighting a war between the forces of light and darkness. A dark presence had taken over his girlfriend, and a bright presence now came to take over him. And he surrendered his body to it, but at the same time the essence of who he was kept diving deeper, ever deeper, holding the essence of his girlfriend, their spirits, their souls. The diver, or what was left of him, his true self, spoke the words of a secret poem. The poem described a new world, an island in the sea of darkness, a safe haven, a paradise, a baby universe. The nature of the dark place was such that anything dreamt up there, any dream or work of art, would come true, just as true as anything in our world can be. And the poem came true, and the essence of the diver and the essence of this girlfriend escaped from the darkness and disappeared into this new world to live there happily ever after. Were their shapes, his now taken over by a bright presence as his girlfriend's had been taken over by a dark presence, surged up through the opening in the lake to our world to continue their battle there. When I woke, I felt overwhelmingly happy and privileged of having been shown this. I've never been so moved by a dream and didn't think it could even be possible. Even now, even though I've forgotten many details, the feeling remains, a feeling of hope. I know that something amazing is coming, that something wonderful is going to happen, and at the same time I know that when it does, it will be something totally different from what I'm expecting, something I could never have imagined. And I know it might take a long time before it does happen, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be here, waiting. Well, that has been this House of Dreams. And I think I can't go on whispering. Anyway, time for control. Control actual, I suppose. I tested streaming with Twitch's bandwidth test while playing in 4K, and it worked. So let's see if it still works in a live environment. If I get frame drops like with Quantum Break, I'll need to switch it up there and play in 1080p, which would be sad, but you know, it's what it is. Yeah, control, let's see if the shoebox shows up again. Yeah, I did a graphics test, obviously. Performance test, essentially. So now let's see.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Hello, Jesse.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Oh, I didn't call you.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like...
Finally, no longer 30 FPS cutscenes.
And there's a poster on the wall.
I've clamped the FPS to 60, by the way.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room. And the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Yes, it is called The Prison Movie.
And the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Ow?
It's all a lie.
I suppose.
Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Question.
Anyone here?
Does she look like Beth Wilder? And yes, LIAE is correct. Because of my keyboard layout as usual. So it feels like the mouse sensitivity is a little bit too high. Let's fix that. Controls. Oh no, it's into gameplay. Let's try 17. Well, that's doable. Can I go back out? First thing to try. Nope. Federal Bureau of Control prohibited items reminder. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, including your brain. Number 2, pencils. Number 2, pencils. Okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. Huh. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify a supervisor immediately. Wait, there's a zoom? Oh, that's not very zoom, but okay. Yay. Beeps very subtly for an alarm system. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Okay. That doesn't bode well, does it? I'm still not getting over the fact that I can play this in 4K. And when I tried playing Quantum Break in 4K, it worked. But as soon as I started streaming, I dropped frames all over the place. And this just works. Expenditure summary, Executive Sector Q2, Major Staffing Surveillance blank, Data Center Initiative Construction blank blank, Minor Office Equipment, Janitorial Costs blank, Mold Removal, HQ Livability Costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Her name is Jessie, not Samantha, so you're not the one with the House of Dreams, at least. I'd like to pull this, please. Oh my god. You can't experience this. Because I can only stream 1080p to Twitch without completely breaking the bandwidth restrictions that are not necessarily enforced, but you know, playing nice and stuff. But oh my god, up there I can read the fine print. Sharp as fuck. System number C34A1FBC SRL C0451-2206-B2. It's incredible. Head of Research, Dr. Darling, Casper. Our bureau at work, the janitor. Oh my god, the texture on the painting. Director, Zachariah Trench, deceased, I suppose. Self-deceased. I'd like to take a dump, please.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Best way to hide, right? I can't duck. Interesting. Oh, that really looked like an entrance. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all blank. Blank, 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 blank. A shark in this blank, 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 blank. Although secure blank. Permission to blank following basic protocol blank. Shoot to kill blank. Good luck. Very helpful. Very helpful. Could even say it was very helpful. And very informative. R4 reports reminder. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports, the TPS reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form tps.e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling in a TPS, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, TPS reports are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your TPS report requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best to your admin team.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Sounds very Finnish.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you.
Okay, I will do that.
Don't hire you. You are relevant. There be work for the axe.
Too bad I don't speak.
Behind the sound.
Too bad I don't speak Finnish.
Enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about
That looks quite nice, I have to say. And I'm not even playing with the ray tracing.
I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I mean, I don't got nothing against axe murderers. Wait, have I... Cool. I suppose that's what shifts in the building mean, right? Because we're back now. With the difference that there's no longer the Bureau at Work poster. And instead there's now an elevator. Cool. I suppose that's normal here.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Sure. Also, what the fuck? Courtney Hope.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17.
I didn't know that.
The men of this bureau took him.
Will you be my friend?
That was... I think I should maybe turn that down a little bit. Anyway, welcome in Lawala? I don't know. I don't want to break your name. But hey, grab a cookie, take your seat. And welcome in. Do. That doesn't seem a reference to anything. Neither does this. Just good old American nostalgia. That's same. Did I break that? Or was it that one when I came in here? In any case, it's a little weird. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the widow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or country, regret, proud pride will be remembered. To avoid, Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Okay. It's coming from the radio, right? Yeah, weird. I guess that needs clear on server 1. But hey, it was worth 5 tries, right? Huh. Whoop. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Interesting. Can't trust whom? Also, he just died. And that's the same thing, right? 2 cowboys at a lake. That's the same as the one back here. Yeah, interesting. Ooh, I didn't see those. Oldest house, discovered August 4, 1964. Director Zachariah Trench again. Anything else here? Nope. Do.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. Oh my god. What the fuck?
The murder weapon? Really?
Wait, who wants you to pick what up? It's not a murder weapon, it's a suicide weapon.
Was coming here a mistake?
What do you mean something's outside? That was a weirdly shaped pistol, looked like a revolver. What the fuck? Only the director can wield the gun sword. Intentionally less
And there goes
left blank. Application will be processed.
Power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very
What's a fucking OOP?
ingrained in the Bureau's
Object
DNA, a key component in
of
our
power?
candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
this place.
What the fuck?
Where am I?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's
Oh, they literally call them objects of power. Fuck. Wait, I have read that. Do I have to go through the entire thing?
Can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well.
Oh, that is different. Okay.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fucked. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, federal...
Did you just say fucked and it was censored? Interesting. Why is that still unread? Are you kidding me? Ah, no. Okay. Wait a second. Missions? Don't tell me that will ping red every time there's an update. Whee! Okay. This is a bit weird, guys. Barbara, gunpowder, all none of the above. These are the concept tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon, it has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. House prison, eh? Whoa, ho, ho. I am doing some demahe here. Control the gun house. Question.
If you need to do this challenge to become the director, why was the director still doing this challenge and shot himself?
Okay, now I have a gun.
Okay, there's no manual reload. It just recharges after a while, okay. Fire service weapon. I'm not sure if headshot does more damage or not. The service weapon generates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay, I got that far on my own. Wee. And now? Oh. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. 5 shots to the head. Or 6 maybe. So headshots do a little bit more damage, but not much. He says and does a lot of damage in a single headshot. Oh, that's fine too as well. That's fine too as well? Oh my god. Wait, you got back up? That's cheating. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Oh, these things, okay. You, we wield the gun, you. The border points you. Congratulations, director. Interesting. That's not me, though.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
What's his duty? To make room for Jesse as the director?
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
That is not a sane reaction to what has just happened, just saying.
Down outside. Is it safe to go?
How's that an unmapped area? Oh, because oh no. I'm back in the office. So this should open. I would like to... Can I access that somewhere here? Apparently not. So much is expected from the director. There's a responsibility, the privilege. Secure trench. Service weapon. Object of power 1 KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Also, by the way, I'm playing this on control on Epic. Is there some kind of... I don't think there's an achievement system. Maybe if I enable the EOS overlay? Maybe. Anyway, the object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows power utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of director of the Bureau of Control, I suppose. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis: blank many forms throughout history. Blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varun, Astra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Interesting. So now there's no way to get this with the mouse cursor. So we're coming from all the way down south. We're not getting through here yet. What the fuck?
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
What the fuck?
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Panic attack? That's what's happening here?
You. Oh, thank you.
Wait, who's you?
Horror. Get the fuck away!
I suppose the red eyes aren't normal. His guard. Field research on his entity, his corrupted security guard, confidential. Summary: the Bureau has many internal security personnel. The His was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed supernatural abilities, with the exception that certain His guards are protected by a shielding of dense His resonance capable of stopping bullets. Interesting. It's a shielding result of prolonged His corruption, whatever His is. Does the His mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the His target individuals with combat training? Does the His have that level of cognizance? Cognizance, I guess, right? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupt individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Interesting. Wait. Compiled by Emily Pope, by order of director Jesse Faden. Interesting. I don't remember giving any orders. So that's interesting.
The hotline.
I don't think I've been here.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Wasn't there a fucking elevator here? Asking for a friend?
Says the dead man. Okay.
I still like that very much. Oh, look, these pictures again. And a couple new ones as well. Central Executive. I was like, let's explore the ride first. Turns out I'm not getting to explore anything yet. Oh, that takes a long time. What the? What the fuck? Conceptual material undefined reading. You don't have a clearance level. Are you kidding me? Oh, hey fam. What the fuck? That does not seem to give me experience, but you know, target practice. Agenda for next executive meeting. Rising costs for AW response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supply of coil filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Interesting. Very important stuff to be discussed here. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not even what I'm wearing. One of these days there's going to be something in the loo, and I will feel validated. I mean, it's kind of cute, but not in this shot.
Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions.
Interesting.
Thank you for your attention.
Do 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 do. That's supposed to be a thing here. I still instinctively hit the reload button even though it doesn't do anything because it's not bound to anything. Oh, that actually opened. Are you fucking kidding me, game? For Marshall's eyes only, Marshall. We checked out the suspected Emily in Duluth. Was there anything just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes drawer before that? My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Of course I don't get any emergency supplies. That would be useful. Whoopsie. Made a bit of a mess. Dinner reservations 7 p.m. at Chambray. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Oh my god. Don't let mold hit a riot. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Mold is not a plant, you idiot. It's a fungus. Just like I am a fun lass. Interesting. So no headshots necessary for that.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Oh, it's the pyramid thing speaking to me?
It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
He.
She came from across the sea, like a bolt of lightning.
That startled me a little bit. Lassified. What did I get? Oh, that is correct. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you even find this place? If the answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that there's a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If the answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Examination of Paranatural Topics, Urban Legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using Blank, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. A pair of scissors. Weird. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report. And since I am planning to have a little breakerino... Oh, that one is an actual enemy? Interesting. I was gonna say I'll leave you with the music. Oh, that's this. So yeah, I will take a short breakerino, go grab a fresh drink and a cookie or something. We'll relax a little, and we'll see you in 5.
Always know what's in your eyes. Unchained
Oh well. Let's make a clip.
If only I could fall inside.
I'm getting sidetracked again. Ooh, this looks interesting too.
She whistles through the breeze, devouring the devoted. Get on top of the mountain, hands above the tree.
Smash! I said smash! I said smash! Cool.
Unchanged by wandering
All of them. I'm pressing all the buttons. It's not working out. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, come on. I pressed all the buttons. Now I can't play prop. All of them. I'm pressing all the buttons. It's not working out. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do.
She came from across the sea,
I pressed all the buttons.
like a bolt of lightning.
Now I can't play prop.
Top of the mountain.
One does not simply fight a tree sentinel. I mean, I am, right? I guess one does not simply win a fight against a tree sentinel. But fighting them is trivial. You just walk up to them and punch them in the arse. Ouch. Ouch. And then they punch you in the arse and then you die. What the fuck is that cloud of NPCs?
She lit the blind.
No wonder my NPC is dying. Look at this cloud of fucking NPCs.
Burned into my retinas.
What the actual fuck?
Top of the mountain.
Save replay.
Hands above the tree.
Someone could clip that, that would be great. Because I have a local replay now, but it's not local. Holy fuck! What do my FPS? Electromagnetic coil.
Changed by wandering sea.
8 as well.
If only I
I'm
could
assuming.
the world you offer me.
Oh, okay, I need 9 of those. What the fuck? But I would lay awake at night and think about the uneven amount of sheep in my pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jetzt hätte ich mal noch gerne noch für links. Ja, definitiv buggy. Ich war getrippelt und ich bin gedasht. Kann einer von euch da zu kurz einen Clip machen? Das finde ich cool, dann muss ich das nicht sagen. Das war schlecht. Das war auch schlecht, mein Sohn. Das war ganz schön dämlich. Do you have anything else that's interesting? You do not, and you know what that means, my friend. Welcome back. That's enough music. Am I supposed to just jump? Yep. Thought that one might have been a grenade. What the fuck?
Must cleanse control points. Anatomy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Well, let's cleanse that control point and see what happens. Interesting. Not what I expected, but I'm not sure what I expected, so...
You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with
Oh.
the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Not sure.
Please, talk to me.
Hi.
Deal with
Mwah.
compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
Huh. I guess I should talk to her first, right? Clearance level 3, I have no clearance level. Well, let's talk to her first. Wait. Over there, right? Yeah.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How do they know that I'm the new director before I knew that I was the new director?
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss.
Wow. We're going timey-wimey bullshit again? I coined the term hiss because I read it in a report that she wrote on my authority. Oh my god.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it was suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I walked in.
Tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... look.
I can't even. Yeah.
I have a million
Me too. Oh, me neither, rather.
I have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Go visit your brother Dylan.
Cleanse a control point. Then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Yes, she definitely has a face, Jesse.
Can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes.
You mean your bureau?
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Bye. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. But it will experience foreseen building shifts? These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. We heard file 7, 25, 2788 for full report. What do I do with these 1,650 things? Grip level 1, okay. Oh, do I need these for upgrades or something? Huh. Cleanse the his corrupted agent, you say? Which one? This one? Yes. Oh no, I've been shooting them. Whoopsie. And she's dead. What?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
His corrupted agent. The hiss manifests in human in numerous ways. The most commonly intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. These agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. No shit, Sherlock. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank. How helpful for full report.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Interesting.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Director Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years ago.
Interesting.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss...
I was gonna say it. I'm the fucking director. How classified can it be?
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun. An old Bakelite telephone.
Okay.
A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department.
Hotline Miami.
It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
That's nice.
That's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Haha. First mini boss, I suppose.
The director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
There's a significant difference between a director and a leader, by the way. A director directs you where to go and you go there. A leader goes where to go and you follow.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Wait, I already have that, didn't I?
There are no stupid questions.
Well, of course there's stupid questions, but you know.
Communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah, that's my job. Destroying the world. Is it the same thing?
Where did the hiss come from?
Yep.
Did you see the old... Oh, I don't...
You mentioned the
I guess it's a slightly different color.
What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
Oh, that's what you mean.
This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Okay.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So
oh my god, I hate you.
Mundane objects that have paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Totally.
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
No, not at all.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Everything.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Emsvingeli.
Just let me know.
So how do I upgrade though? I can deconstruct, but I don't want to do that. Well, I guess we start exploring. There was nothing here except the elevator, which I probably can't enter. Question mark? Yeah. Man, I hope that the next generation of AMD cards has better ray tracing. As in, without much of a performance loss. I want to run 4K with ray tracing. It's a jukebox! Oh, let's go to the boardroom, right? Oh no, that's where it came from. I'm an idiot. Did that just fall down? Oh. That's Horpost. What's it called in English? Tube mail. Probably not. Ooh, nice. Boop. Shatter recoil effect. Or weapon mod. Exclusive to Shatter. Okay. Whatever Shatter is. It's apparently not something I have right now. All these doors are pissing me off. Interesting. I like that it tells me to toggle the map in here just to taunt me. The oldest house imposes certain limits on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any radio signal, or blank signal, sorry. Radio waves are the only two deliverable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. In the power of collective unconscious, if the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Actually, radio waves are the same thing as, like, infrared heat radiation. It's the same thing as light. It's the same thing as microwaves. It's the same thing as a million other things. It's just different wavelength, right? Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Robotic technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in the pockets while entering the auditor's house. Photo file 4/19/1935. Are those dates? Those are dates, right? For full report. I finally got why they are numbered the way they are numbered. I think it's a theory for now. Night Springs. Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. Can't find your office? Watch your step. That is the Night Springs soundtrack, right? Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Maybe it went here. Boop. Energy recovery speed. That's the gun energy, I suppose, right? Oh, that's where I have to go. Fuck me. All these cowboys. There's nothing here, are you kidding me? Wow. Are all control points on the pyramid asking for a friend? Nostalgia department, interesting.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
And it's gone. How the fuck do I get a clearance level? Why do I not have full clearance as the fucking director? Like, this is my fucking bureau. Wait, was that guy green? Why can I not walk through this? Ow. Wow. That's so bullshit. Boop. Visited week 83 report. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: the Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, the Stick It In, Esther Court, Sleepy Bar Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Guido Branco Inn, A+ Lodge, Expenditures, accommodations $831.29, meals $714.84. Holy fuck, gasoline $295, minibar $313. What the fuck? The boys and Richard said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Yeah, fuck you. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? The Ocean View Motel. Isn't that also an Alan Wake thing from American Nightmare? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. Oh, well. Not my problem. We'll keep sleeping in the same room, in the same bed even, under the same blanket. Do I want to go there? Sure, let's go there. Looks fun. Right? Ow.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Guess I'm not doing there. Going there even. Oh my god, now they've done it. That's what you get for desecrating one of my portraits. Probably dead. I like how they're spawning in. Field research on his entity, his barrier. Summary: the his resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy multiple constrained resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the his entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size density from other non-connected sources of his resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of his resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the his? Or does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the his? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file blank for full report. I suppose it's not this, right? No. Havana, AWE 48. Summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana and during the... Is that the microwave claims? Microwave weapon claims. Injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. 0 deaths, actually. And response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was condoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental US. After Formula I-9 was residing in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. What the fuck? Huh. I guess that's a no. Oh no. Fucking amen.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Okay, these things persist at least. Apparently everything persists, but I just respawn at wherever I last saved. And I suppose the barrier was here. I think I can make it with full HP. The answer is yes, one way, and I will die on the way out. Called it. Oh, I could have sprinted. I'm gonna end soon, by the way. I had to start very late and it's already past midnight. And my phone just reminded me to go to bed. After I said that, to be fair.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
One of these days. Ah, I'll take that. Please beware. Due to recent fluctuations at the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green stable. Yellow low possibility for unanticipated building shifts. Orange high likelihood. Unanticipated building shifts. Red frequent unanticipated building shifts. Interesting. No, that's the communications department. Wait, what? Dead letters, okay. Oh no. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. There's just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore, I had to use the dialing plate on God. Well, you can still receive calls without a dialing plate, right? Singing fish, Mr. Governor! Call the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, has lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish and you got to come to him. My wife is real upset. When you can come, sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Also, it feels like, maybe, just maybe. Where's the brightness thing? Ah. There. Let's do this maybe. Doesn't help, so I suppose it's supposed to be like not noticeable. Nice. Oop. Do as you're told, don't eat the mold. Federal Bureau of Control, intentional blank, blank is sharpness blank, all the secure blank, permission to blank, following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill. Wait, that's not new. Greetings, Dr. Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the supernatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the postal service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine supernatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how they're known as perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information of suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Oh, I can't actually go up here. Uh-oh. Don't mind me, just doing silly things as usual. This is nice, because this is a great way to stop for the day, right? Or the night, rather. Doesn't look like that gave us anything new. The doors downstairs opened, I suppose.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Holy shit.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I thought he was gonna throw it. That would have been funny. Once even launched a cup. Splash. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear spirit guides giving me their wisdom. Don Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help around the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, Donald J. Trump. Oh wait, that doesn't work. It's way too sane to be something he has said. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Under You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get the reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny Bartwell. I guess it's his wife. Ooh. What the fuck? That's what the fuck?
Hey, Meg! What's wrong? My mom's dead.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Meg. What happened?
She died.
It's like the director says, confidential and children both start with C. The director's a puppet. A very rotten, fat person.
Yes, I agree. The old director, obviously.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back.
Oh, she was just going to get milk.
But I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
What the fuck did I just watch? I see you, asshole. Hehehe. Join the Threshold Kids. Wait, I can't change outfits here? Can I do that there?
I want to go on so bad. But it's midnight already.
Let's at least look in the toilet, right? Nope. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands spread the mold. Okay. Yay, that was fun. Anyway. Yeah. Control. It's been wonderfully weird so far. And I will continue it next time, which might be tomorrow. What about a Wednesday? Wednesday, I should definitely be able to stream on Wednesday and then on Friday again. Maybe, but definitely on Wednesday. And maybe tomorrow. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. I did. Holy fuck, I want to go up there. I just realized I can go up there and do things up there. I want to get there now. But I don't think I can right now. So, yeah. I wish you a wonderful rest of the night, or morning, or evening, or day, or whatever it is for you. Time zone appropriate. Farewells. And I can throw these things around. Oh no, you shouldn't have told me, game. Anyway, I was going to say, no doubt.